And if you're not doing everything, then you won't be maximizing your returns from your e-commerce business. The biggest online mistakes that I see people make. The first one is no strategy. They sort of go online and, surely there's millions of people using the internet. A few of them will find their way to my website. No, you need to think about how you're going to, actively drive people to your site. Build it and they will come. The old Kevin Costner film where he put the baseball field in the middle of nowhere in America and lots of people came to visit it. That will not happen with your website, I can assure you right now. You do need to be proactive. You need to be doing something to get people to come and visit you. It's all about me. And small service businesses and small offline businesses sometimes are the biggest culprits with this. The first thing, when I go onto their website, it says, we are, Joe Blogs & Co. We were founded in 1967 and it was my dad and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. People want to come to your site. They want to know that they can buy your product. They can buy your service. Make it easy for them, okay? Don't give them the blurb. It just turns people off. They are one click away from going back to the search results or going back to the homepage. It used to work about 10 years ago. You put keywords into this hidden bit of meta tag at the back of your web pages, and that helped your search engine optimization efforts. So if you've got a web designer who says, we're optimizing your site by putting keywords into your web pages, fire them right now. It is not a factor at all in Google search engine rankings, okay? It does not work. No new content, I guess, is probably the biggest thing. It's actually now, and I say the SEO conference last week, proved this, lots of research to show that if you're not updating your content on a regular basis, Google is going to drop you from its results. You're not going to get dropped from the index, but you're going to get dropped from the results. And the reason for that is because, it's logical. If you haven't updated your content for 3 months, 6 months, a year, well, one, why would Google come back? And two, why would people come back? There's no reason for them to come back. So you've got to be updating your content on a regular basis. And as I said earlier, by far the best way of doing this is to have a blog and to be interesting on your blog and sometimes maybe even be controversial. Put your personality onto the blog. Yes, not everybody's going to like you, but not everybody's going to avail of your service. The people who like you will engage, and the people who don't will go off and find somebody else's blog. And that's fine. You're never going to get everybody. And sorry, the Google Caffeine just related to an update that Google did earlier in the year, which literally updated that. If your content's not being updated, the Google Caffeine update made sure that you were being dropped from the Google search results. Being too clever. And what I mean there is, having a site and you've got all these things that whiz in and they spin around and they flash and all sorts of stuff. Don't do it. It's hugely distracting. People might go, oh, that was quite funny the first time they visit. The second time they might go, and the third time they're going to go click and they're going to go and find somebody else. It's really, really annoying, really distracting. Don't get seduced by your web designer saying, oh, I can make things swing, twirl around and spin around and flash in and out. And there's a technology called Adobe Flash, which allows you to sort of embed fancy graphics and spinning things and all that sort of stuff. And it's fine, for maybe a little part of the site, just to, highlight maybe some images, maybe some product shots, or, the people in your business, some of your clients, whatever it might be, that's fine. But building a whole site using this Adobe Flash technology is one of the biggest no-nos as far as building a website is concerned, because Google cannot see what's in that what's in that Flash element. It is a big black hole. You will never get search engine rankings if you've got a site that's been built in Adobe Flash. No measurement, so people put up websites and they do all sorts of, weird and wonderful things, and they're maybe good on search and they're maybe, out there actively on issuing press releases, they're on social media, whatever, but they don't measure it, and there's no excuse for that. Google Analytics is a free product from Google. You can put that on to your site and you can tell exactly what's happening on your site, how long people spend on your site, what pages they look at, what keywords they typed in to come to your site. So you can actually see what's working and what's not working. And for me, that's the most sort of kind of exciting, I know, a bit geeky, exciting thing about internet marketing is the fact that you can measure all of this. And no investment. Yes, I've said that a lot of these things are inexpensive, they're cheap, they're free. But if you don't put some investment into it, and and it can be a lot of time, but if you don't put some investment into it, it's not going to work as effectively as it should do. The days of getting your, I don't know, your uncle's nephew or whatever it might be to do your website for a few £100 and and whatever else, it doesn't work. You're not going to get a very good return on your investment. You do need to put time, and you probably do need to put money into it. And then finally, and I'm just going to finish off here now, bad design. And well, I'm going to give you an example. This is a solicitor's site. Now, to be fair, it does no longer exist. I took the screenshot a few months ago. This is a solicitor's office in Belfast. And what I mean by bad website design is, well, first of all, there's a little C, Campbell Fitzpatrick Solicitors there, kind of up there as well. But, it doesn't really say what they do. Do they specialize in, commercial, they divorce people? What is it that they do? It doesn't actually say on the home page. There's no quick links to the services. I'd have to click on services and find out what it is that they do, and so another click increases the chances of me going out again. There's no phone number. Nowhere on this page is there a phone number, so I can go, yeah, okay, I'm interested in calling those people. It's hidden behind the contact us page. The text is on the right-hand side. Again, web designers like to be clever, and we'll be a little bit creative, and we'll put the text on the right-hand side, and we'll put your menu bar on the right-hand side. No. We're English. We're English language people. We read top to bottom. We read left to right. Do not put important stuff on the right-hand side of your website. It will get lost. People won't read it. The image, the picture of an apple. What the heck is that all about? I have no idea. It's a really poor choice of an image for this solicitor site, and there's no call to action. Nowhere there does it say, call us now, or free consultation, or whatever. Get your free report, whatever it might be. Okay, so that's a really, really bad example of a website, and it will kill your business. Okie dokie. I've covered a lot of stuff there. I hope it's been interesting, useful, whatever. Thank you very much indeed. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.